Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Misanthrope. Noun. Misanthropic. Misanthropy. A hater of humankind, someone who dislikes and avoids other people. Sarcophagus. Noun. Sarcophagi. Sarcophaguses. A stone coffin, usually bearing sculpture or inscriptions. The old man's misanthropy grew stronger as he aged, leading him to avoid social gatherings entirely. Her misanthropic attitude made it difficult for her to maintain friendships or professional relationships. Years of disappointment and betrayal had turned him into a bitter misanthrope. The philosopher's writings were filled with misanthropy, reflecting his deep distrust of human nature. The hermit's extreme misanthropy led him to live in complete isolation for decades. The comedian's misanthropic humor often walked a fine line between insightful and offensive. Some argue that misanthropy can be a rational response to the state of the world, rather than a mere emotional reaction. Her misanthropic worldview made it challenging for her to engage in philanthropic activities. The ancient Egyptian pharaoh's mummified body was placed in an ornate sarcophagus adorned with gold and precious gems. Archaeologists discovered several intact sarcophagi in the newly unearthed tomb. The museum's most prized exhibit is a beautifully preserved Roman sarcophagus from the 2nd century AD. The limestone sarcophagus was intricately carved with scenes from the deceased's life. King Tut's golden sarcophagus is one of the most famous artifacts from ancient Egypt. The crypt beneath the abbey church contains the sarcophagus of the monastery's founding abbot. Researchers use advanced imaging techniques to examine the contents of the sealed sarcophagus without opening it. The tomb of the unknown soldier features a granite sarcophagus with a bronze cover. Sarcophagi were often decorated with sculptures or inscriptions depicting the life of the deceased. Some sarcophaguses were designed to be placed in niches within tombs or mausoleums. In video games and fiction, opening an ancient sarcophagus often leads to supernatural consequences. Ancient Lycian tombs often included elaborate sarcophagi carved from rock.